I am so not ready for this. This is going to be an absolute hellhole. Just gotta prepare myself mentally because this is just going to be... Whoa. Anyone who's played this map before will know my pain. And now there we go. Yeah, all this shit's already installed. Including the QR signals. God no, use the British ones. They're the closest things we'll get to QR signaling and you don't even have low poly. Just feeling nauseous thinking about it. Look at those numbers go down. Including all these fully installed assets. Yay! 69. 57. 59. I don't know. Yeah. We know all these things are installed. Just install the root. So we need a plan. We need a way. We need a... Good, eh? We got that done. We need a plan. We need to figure out what we're doing first. I reckon doing tracks first. Because, well, obviously first we got to get rid of all the other trains. Because we can't just fix things without removing them first. Because the game does not like us like that. This is what I'm talking about right now. This is like 2 different track splines at 2 different heights. And, oh my god. Okay, deleting trains. Let's party, gentlemen. What are you? Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god. There's not even 950. Oh lord. Suddenly the default PB15 really speaks to me. Haha, you want coal? Or fucking cane? That's the best you'll get. How fun. Oh, that's gonna really annoy me. Let's go to this coal mine over here. Those aren't even QR, mate. Jesus. Those are QR. Not quite sure about those. I'm pretty sure those are standard gauge, but we'll leave that alone. Clyde. Oh my god. Although, credit where it's due, the 2004 models from Trainz 2004 are actually really, really decent. These ones, not so much. Because if your goal was low poly, then you achieved it. So far we've just got... Oh my god. That's just paint shed. I swear that's taken from a real photo and they just plastered it on the... Ooh, yuck. Ooh, hold on. Is there another one in here? No. You're making a lot of noise, mate. Oh my god. I haven't seen those ones in years. Wowee. Alright. Starting off strong with the old assets. What do we got here? Spirit of the Outback. Okay, those 1720s are kind of cute. Ooh. Bro, there's another consist over here. I see you, bro. It's a DH. How cute. I just pinged. Alright, cool. Give me consist. So you want to know why I'm fixing this route? Here's why. Because here's the main station. And according to this person, it's signals galore. You've even got bi-directional, which doesn't really work. So if we just go through here, there's like 17 signals in just this small section of track, and it's absolute dog shit. So just gotta fix this the best we can. Sponsored by Trainz. What's over here? Aww, cute. Is that all of them? Oh no, we missed a bunch over here. You're just there. Christmas carols is the best time of the year. We got the spirit of something. 1770 at the helm. I thank you. Old cattle train. Okay. So now that's every train. Every train. We can now work on fixing the track. Well, specifically the signaling. I think the signaling is the worst part. It's just most of the tracks don't make sense. I think starting here is a really bad decision. Like, these signals make sense. Because I don't know why you've got like a 4 aspect over here, then you've got like 3 over here. Like, I don't know what you were planning on doing with that. Signals before level crossings aren't usually a very good idea. And there's no point having a shunt signal when you've got a feather as well. This is just a disaster. Alright. So let's start off real quick with fixing these signals. Because we are going to have to update them. There's a really easy way of doing that. So that's a right-hand signal. Oh my god. Bleh. Alright. 3AT. Might use the post standards. Is that a right hand side? That's a right hand side. And watch this magic begin. Ugh, look how much better that looks. As opposed to this. Yeah, there's no shunt signal, but oh my lord. Like, come on. Alright, quick drive. Actually, no, we don't want to do that. Whoop, my bad. We want to bulk asset edit, whatever. I'm gonna fix you. Replace you with a left-hand side 3 aspect. Ah, already looking good. Already looking good. And so before I even start on this, I'm going to make some changes. So you can go, you can go. Literally all of these can go. All these short ones here can go. Because if you want a proper departure, you're probably going to want to use this one. Except we can probably change that and have the signal placed on said platform. Using one of these ones. So So we'll use a right-hand one just because. So you place that, you bring it further along. It doesn't want to. Bring it further along. And you know it would sit on the platform, but it doesn't want to. You place it here. Spin it around. It actually sits on the platform. And the way he's placed these tracks as well, that's really dumb, because if you put a train down, we're just going to use DFZs. Put a train down, you're very near cutting it off. And if you want to be extra special using like a 2800 or some shit, you might as well just say goodbye, because the further along the track you go, the more you're going to cut it off on the platform, which is so dumb. Love you, but bye. If you want all your signals in a row, which is going to be fairly common, except these crossovers are so close to the platform that they're not doing anyone justice, so we're going to have to get rid of those. We can probably kill the overhead as well. Got any more overhead? Oh, we got a little one over here. Bye, guy. There we go. Ugh. See, look how much cleaner that looks without the weird-ass crossovers. What's really weird is that he hasn't quite stuck to a plan. He's just got turnarounds everywhere. Like, not dogging the boys or anything, but it's just a really bad decision. Especially close to a main platform where you'd want to swap platform to platform, not across these massive gaps. Even then, if we wanted to keep that little crossover and make like a stable here, so if I grab just a track real quick, just chuck that here, make like a stable. Of course that auto attaches, whatever. So you see where I'm coming from. Just keeping it there. You know, grabbing a 6-car EMU or some shit. I think I might have deleted it. Oh well. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's like stabling a train or some shit in the middle, but that's really dumb. So I don't know what we're trying to do with this one. And so we're just gonna get the signaling in this main area from, I think this is Bris Vegas to, I think the next one's Stadium Park. I think that's Stadium Park. That might be Airport Junction. I think Stadium Park's back this way. Yeah, Stadium Park. Might get Airport. Nah, fuck me. Bris Vegas to Stadium Park fixed, because the idea of all running lines being bidirectional is profitable, but really, really stupid. So, I think we're not going to fix all the signals just now. We're just going to make sure that they all work. We can... Oh boy. We might be able to use the traditional up-down statistic. We're just going to call it a statistic. The tactic, where you've got up, down, and then the middle ones are bidirectional. We go up, down. I think these ones can be bidirectional as well, considering we've got a branch over here. So we've got bidirectional, uni by uni. It might be able to work. They're only going to be unidirectional from about this point onwards, because you can't have a unidirectional track with a terminus and it doesn't quite work. I'm a nerd. This is the route's called I think it's QR Demo Tracks, and it's like the Trainz 2019 final version. You didn't quite do a good enough job, and I've been hyper focusing on this shit show of a route. I didn't quite see the comment, so apologies for the late reply. Yeah, because as I showed earlier, especially this section over here, it's a nightmare. So we are going to be fixing that. So we're going to start from start over here. as always, we're going to have this signal gone. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put, just going to delete that. Grab a 3 aspect post platform. We don't want it to be, offset, because that just looks a little weird. Just going to stick this here. So that's our departure. That's our departure. Honestly, we could probably get away with making that a 2 aspect. Mainly because, oh, they don't have post-platform 2 aspects. That's so shit. Oh, well. Just have to use the other one. Because that could also be a repeat. And then, nah, that doesn't quite make sense because you can't hold a train here when there's like signals everywhere. So this is just one heaping pile of bullshit. So I think this one can be unidirectional, so we can kill that. This one can be bidirectional because of the siding. So we want to place a signal at each end. Just grab that. So signals are almost exclusively on the left hand side. Are you telling me what to do, mate? Because left hand drive or some shit like that, I don't know. There's like there's like lore behind it, and I don't know exactly what it is, but it works. So it won't let me put a fucking signal down here. Ah, there we go. Finally wanted to. Alright. Let's see if we can move this a little further up. There we go. Nailed it. Alright, that's our departure. And as usual, get rid of that. Just want to make sure that everything makes sense. Sig T feather left 1. Bob is your goddamn uncle. So now hopefully, if we update that, whoops, hello. Call that like BV69 or some shit. Can update that. There we go. See? It's not hard. A departure signal for here would not really make sense. So it's best to have that one at the end. Well, it would be best to have like a no, it wouldn't be best to have like a 2 aspect because either way it's going to show a yellow signal. Man, why you gotta make building shit difficult? Like, a basic understanding of signaling wouldn't kill you. But, no, apparently not. So, that's bidirectional. We can get rid of you. We can have a 3AT post-platform. No, we don't want it offset. We want it on the right-hand side now because we're going upwards. Alright. Whoop. Almost. Zoingo boingo. So we have a bidirectional platform over here. We don't need any diverging because we're pulling onto the main route. There's only one way we can go. So that's that part done. But they forgot to add the end of these platforms, and it's very concerning. And again, this is like a really old map, so it's probably like a Trainz 2004 map. Is the original route compatible with Trainz 12? It might be. There were a whole bunch done up, so it might be compatible with Trainz 12. I don't know if anyone is still running Trainz 12 at the moment. It would be beneficial to upgrade to 19, but if your PC can only handle Trainz 12, then that would be the most logical decision. But I'm pretty sure it has been updated for Trainz 12, but I don't know if it has, because anything can happen. Now we have a hold of it. Now we have like a stranglehold on this signal. We can make it line up. Almost. Yeah, that would do. Huh. Alright. So now that this is working, see, we've already got an automatic yellow signal on there. I think the worst part is just going to be naming all of these hundreds of millions of signals. Might release it after I've finished patching it up, because it's going to be narrow gauge. So if you've got the new 2800 models, or you've got the DFZs available on Trainz, these are all model gauge models, so you can have fun with those. But until then, this route is actually in standard, which is really annoying me, so we might fix up the track. Haha. Do that real quick. Well, do we want to go PC2 or PC5? I'm kind of thinking PC5 because it's going to look a little different. So we can do PC5. Whoa. Oh! Already looking good. Actually, that does look nice. Kind of looks like a real train network. What do you know? I think these can stay, because as much as they annoy me, it's not entirely outdated. And they still look good regardless. Especially the level of detail, especially the pedestrian gates. Damn, he did a good job. Props to you, dude. Props to you. It actually looks like I'm standing in like the city. So there was a lot of effort going into this route, and I can appreciate that. Backwards compatibility. Yeah, that's some of the things that people have been talking about with Trainz as well. Might get these signals fixed as well while we're at it. QR signal 03. We don't want the post platform. We want the 3 aspects post standard on the left. And before we can do that, I'll just fix this real quick. Shaboom. Ugh. Not the funny thing is, I've actually tried my hand in modeling, and this is the best that I could get. So if I type in QR... Oh, these are splines, lol. QR... Yeah. That's the best I can get. I'm still working on it, but it's a bit of a failure at the moment. Alright, so the reason I gave up on this the first time, it was extremely overwhelming. So now we've got I don't know. I think these can stay. Well, I might swap them for platforms. So, one on the right. Excuse me. One on the right, thank you. And one on the left. You didn't even do what I wanted you to. You're being stubborn, old man. Oh, that's a right-hand side, lol. That's the left-hand one. I think these speed signs can go. because having a speed sign hidden by the station platform isn't a really clever idea. We can also get rid of these point motors, considering that there's nothing on them anymore. That would be appropriate placing for a speed sign. Here's what really bothers me. It's that there's a signal here, and then there's a signal here. Like, I know what you're trying to get at, but it's not working. Usually what happens with a signal is it's usually like 100 or so meters before, or at least before a cross point. So we might be able to stealthily move this signal. It doesn't want to. Yo, work with me. Thank you. Move it there. And there's just a lack of overall straightness. Oof, shit. That was a bad idea. No. And the amount of cross points is also very, very disturbing. Because literally one giant runaround and it's... You can tell I'm getting really overwhelmed by this at the fact that how badly this was put together. And I'm not giving up this time. It is like 100 and something degrees in my room, so I might turn the fan on. Ugh. So... This is what got me, this is what caught me off guard the first time, how overwhelming it is. And so obviously here you would have, obviously you'd have a diverge over here. So one here, one there. As you would. When it comes to over here, I really don't think that one's necessary, because what he's done is he's gone from one track over to the other one, and it just really doesn't make sense. But and then you've just got this, like there's points and then there's a signal. So can you not? You just get rid of that. Get rid of this. So that would be a good point for a signal. 3AT. Post standard. No, we don't want those ones. We want these ones. Post standard, left hand side. And there. And then over here. See, this is what he's done. He's gone crossover point, which obviously needs to have a clear signal to go over, and then he's also chucked a couple points over here. Mate. Basic signaling would like a word. So yeah, he's chucked a signal here to protect that, but he's also chucked a signal here as well, which is really useless because you've got one like right there. So by his logic, you need a signal every 200 meters, otherwise, you know, shit gets crazy. So we might chuck that signal. Oh man. Fine, we might chuck it over here. So hopefully that gives enough room for a particularly beefy train to pass. So travel, you know, over here. That's what we're looking for. That sort of gap between train and signal. That's what we want. Actually might turn that fan down now, because it's a bit loud. And as usual, the neighbours whip out the power tools when I start streaming. So, we've been live now for about 31 minutes, and we've made bugger all progress. So, oh my god, dude, really? Stop it. Okay, these two need to go at least here. Ugh, dude. Dude. Okay, so that goes there. He protects these two. You can disappear because you're basically useless. Hence why we've got the departure signal on the end. So we can go up when the points are clear. We can also have a divergence over here. Divergence over there. Can flip that. He doesn't want to do that. He doesn't like that. That's because it's not set. And now that that's set, he doesn't like that either. Now he likes that. So, coming up here, route set for this way, chug. It's possible we could add a second feather over here. Just so, you know, less signals needed. I'm gonna call this, you know what, fuck it, just update it. Alright. So, chug. Dunzo. Oh boy. Guess you might even have to give that signal a name. So we might go, BV01. Okay. Cool. We might add a train. Just don't understand why he doesn't like that. Is it too far away? Or you reckon there needs to be like another signal here? Actually, I reckon there needs to be like another signal there. Sig. No, we don't need that. 3AT. Post standard. On the right hand side. Oh, now you do it. AS. So pretty much nailing the... Might want to get rid of the car horn sound effects. People don't really honk that often on the road. Look, if I could find them... I think it's... I don't think it's an actual sound. Yeah, look, I don't know where I can find that. I'll see if I can search for it. I don't think it's it. There's no horn in here. So I think it's just city stuff. But usually you're not sitting here for a long time, so the horn wouldn't really matter. We've got this one. Go over here. That one. That's where we need to update this one. Forget previously seen targets. Oh, that's right, we didn't end up adding our sig T feather left. There we go. Don't know why I didn't like that. Kill you. Kill you. You can be changed into the new one. A lot to do. Lot to do. Lot to do. Oh, shit. Ugh. Now we've got signals, y'all. I've lost where we are. Alright, platform 10. We're just going to assume it's platform 10. I don't know how many platforms this thing has. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay. Platform 8. My bad. That's also a platform as well, and they just totally scrapped that. Yeah, whatever. Platform 8. Actually, there's a way we can figure this out. Seven, 8. We can label these platforms. Ah, bugger! Alright, I might do it over here. No. Alright, calling on a 6. Whoops. No, it's definitely a 5. It's either a 5 or it's that really awkward size. Yep, it's an awkward size. Here we are. Platform 8. I might actually swap this entire train station. Might do that at a later date. Platform 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Totally forgot I had these. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. An express train will pass this station on platform 6. Going straight through the buffers. Or we could change this train station now. Yikes. So we do that now. Oh my god, it looks so empty. Alright. So we get our EMU. QR, EMU. Driver car. Power car. Driver car. Of course. Come on, man. Today on Aiden Struggles with the Train. Uh-oh. So we've got our buffer. That's our buffer. That's where our train will stop. Just need to find a good spline. The Kais are pretty good. 6 meter 2 platform. Ooh, that might be an 8 meter 2 platform. Well, we'll try it out. See what we think. No, definitely a 6 meter. 6 meter 2 line. Or we do two 6 meter 1 lines and then make sure they kind of meet up in the middle.